Welcome people, this is Maineutral, and welcome to my first episode. This is an Iron Man 3 review. So, how is Iron Man 3? Well, it's the third film in the Iron Man franchise, and well, it comes from Marvel, so it's kinda hard to say because we all know Spider-Man 3 sucked, and so did X-Men 3, like Superman 3, or Matrix Revolutions, but this one I think he stands tall in this third part department because I think it's actually the second best of the Iron Man movies. But okay, I'm gonna be really honest here. I'm going to tell you what I just didn't like about the movie and what did I like and whether this is worth seeing or not. So, let's not waste any time. This is Iron Man 3, people. Iron Man 3. Well, it's hard to come by words how to feel about this movie because, well, as a movie critic, I actually liked it. But as a comic book fan, I was kind of disappointed, well, also pleased at the same time. It's hard to say, but I'm here to sum it up for you, so let's go ahead and try. Pretty much because, well, there are many surprises in this movie, and some of them you might like it, you might not like some of them, and so the outcome is actually really weird to say about Iron Man 3. So okay, I can say that this movie is not the worst, yet it's not the best of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it's really hard to say how good is it if there are so many things wrong with it. Let me tell you the things wrong with Iron Man 3. First of all, some of the action scenes. In Iron Man 3, we saw some good action scenes of Iron Man, going pam pam with another villains. But here, we only see it at the very end. The rest of the action scenes are just running, explosions. It's like watching a Michael Bay film. And that's really, really bad. Another bad thing is, well, the approach of some characters. Tony Stark is full approach, of course. Pepper Potts do so. And the main problem is with the rest of the characters. Let me tell you each of these characters. First of all, this Tony Stark ex-girlfriend, played by Rebecca Hall. She is, well, a character that appears, then disappears, then once again appears, then disappears, and after a long time, he reappears again after having disappeared for a long time in the movie. And this other character is this weird kid that helps Iron Man through the movie. It's a kid that's supposed to be some kind of genius, I don't know. And we also see this other character called Aldrich Killian, played by a Guy Pearce. This character is, well, first is some kind of character that's supposed to be there, a guy that wants to have Pepper for its own, and later we find out he's more than that. He's apparently with the biggest villain of the movie. And talking about that, we also have the Mandarin. Yeah. Okay, that's probably the biggest issue of this movie, the Mandarin. The Mandarin is supposed to be this huge Iron Man villain. He's like, his biggest enemy, in the comics at least. He's like the Joker of Iron Man, or Lex Luthor of this Marvel universe. He's not there. Yeah. How can I tell you without giving any spoilers? All I'm gonna say to you is, it's not what it looks like, really. I'm gonna tell you something. He is an actor. It's all I'm gonna say. You think about it. But yeah, it's also something many comic book fans will not like. And that's all I'm gonna say. Right. And how about the story? Well, the story is actually pretty good. True, it's not really complicated. It just has so many surprises and turns that actually what makes it very interesting, while not being so complex, like The Dark Knight or The Amazing Spider-Man, who has these many plot lines going on. But that's another movie. Okay. And well, that's about it about the story. there's not much I can give away because I will have to say many things and that will be spoilers, and this is a spoiler-free review, so that's something I cannot do. Well, let me tell you the other aspects of the movie. The special effects are actually really cool. In 3D, it just looks amazing, you know. But okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, I'm gonna say it. The score is composed by Brian Tyler, and yeah, he does a really good job actually. Well, he does actually give a good Iron Man theme that he creates for himself. It plays many parts of the movie, especially when Iron Man is putting his suit on or when he's rescuing someone. The theme just pops up there and it's amazing, it's epic, you know. That's my epic gimmick. Oh yeah. Well, how are we in the soundtrack, you know? The songs created for the film? I heard one during, you know, the opening of the movie, when the Marvel logo is just going like this, when it's getting presented, and well, you know, it's weird because I don't know what song is that, I don't really know, but there's one really big issue there. There is no AC/DC on the soundtrack. There is no AC/DC on the soundtrack. You know what? Fuck about that plot twist. I mean, you know what? Fuck the plot twist. This is something I didn't like from Iron Man 3. No AC/DC? Are you kidding me? I mean, damn. Even in the Avengers, Iron Man had AC/DC. Even Black Sabbath in one of his t-shirts. Okay. Just because there is no AC/DC doesn't mean the movie is going to be really bad. It's just... how can you not put the AC/DC on this movie? I mean, it's AC/DC. It's particularly saying Iron Man, and they all go like, Iron Man, oh, AC/DC. But here, yeah, there is no AC/DC. But okay, I'm fine. Overall, Iron Man 3 is actually a good film when you see it as a critic or simply a person that wanna watch a movie. But if you're a comic book fan, you will have many issues with this movie. I'm going to be completely honest here. You will have many issues with this movie because this huge plot twist just probably destroyed your expectations, and that's really bad, you know, when a movie does this. Especially imagine if The Dark Knight had this kind of plot twist, you know, one that you don't like and you're just like, oh my god, I thought this movie was going to be better, but you know, I can say that for sure Iron Man 1 is still my favorite Iron Man film. And it's because it's really fresh, you know? It has these many details like the hero is fresh, the characters are fresh, Robert Downey Jr. rocks. The movie has all that too, but the first one just has something that the other movies doesn't have. I'm gonna land Iron Man 3 in the second place of the Iron Man film, leaving Iron Man 2 in the last place. But okay, it's not a terrible film, Iron Man 2, but so, do I recommend it? Well, yeah, I do. Even if you're a comic book fan, I recommend you to watch it. Maybe you will still like it somehow, because, well, it's Iron Man still, and we still have Robert Downey Jr. We also have Gwyneth Paltrow. We have, well, you have everyone. And in case you're wondering, yes, there is one scene after the credits, but it's not really reliable on what the Avengers 2 will be or something like that. But there is one great cameo appearance there, so I recommend you to stay like 7 minutes after the credits just to see that scene. You know, they must let you, after all, it's still a movie. So yeah, Iron Man 3 is not the greatest movie ever made, or probably will not even be one of the greatest of this year, but it's a good film, you know. And for Marvel's Phase 2 of the Avengers, well, it's a good film still, so yeah, I recommend you to watch it. Just watch it, you know, just as entertainment. Don't look for your favorite characters doing all what you expect. You just enjoy the film. Enjoy. And with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, it's really easy. Well people, this was my first episode, this was my first review. I'm going to do more, but not really reviews. I can also review, video games, CDs, books, more movies, all kinds of movies, It can be anime, Japanese movies, mangas, whoa, even mangas, yeah, mangas like Dragon Ball, and many others. So yeah, if you want me to review something or give me a good suggestion about it, I will look out for it. I will look up for it and see if I can do anything about it. This was Maineutral, and thanks for watching.